In the realm of myth and legend, there exists a race of creatures known as the trickster goblins. These mischievous beings have been a part of folklore for centuries, their origins shrouded in mystery and intrigue. Some say they were born from the laughter of the gods, while others believe they emerged from the shadows of the world, forever destined to play tricks on the unsuspecting. The trickster goblins were a lively bunch, their hearts filled with a love for mischief and a talent for causing chaos. They were small in stature, rarely growing taller than 3 feet, but what they lacked in size, they made up for in cunning and wit. With skin the color of moss and eyes that sparkled with mirth, these goblins were a sight to behold. In the early days, the trickster goblins roamed the land freely, their laughter echoing through the forests and across the hills. They delighted in playing pranks on the other creatures in the world, from the tiniest mouse to the mightiest bear. No one was safe from their mischievous ways, and many travelers found themselves the victims of a goblin's trick. The trickster goblins had a knack for mischief, and one of their favorite pranks was to sneak into the workshops of wizards and alchemists, swapping the labels on potion bottles. They would carefully replace the original labels with ones bearing the names of completely different concoctions, eagerly anticipating the confusion and hilarity that would ensue when the unsuspecting magic users reached for their potions. The goblins found endless entertainment in witnessing the bizarre and unexpected effects of the mislabeled brews, stifling their laughter as they watched from their clever hiding spots. But the trickster goblins' mischief didn't stop there. They were notorious for stealing food from the villages and farms that dotted the landscape. They would sneak into kitchens and pantries, swiping loaves of bread, wheels of cheese, and juicy fruits. The villagers would often wake up to find their larders emptied and their tables bare, with only the echoes of goblin laughter to indicate the culprits. Despite their thievery and mischief, the trickster goblins were more of a nuisance than a true threat. The villagers had grown accustomed to their antics over the years, and while they certainly didn't like the goblins, they didn't fear them either, knowing that the goblins' tricks were more playful than harmful. In fact, some villagers even left out small offerings of food, hoping to appease the goblins and keep them from causing too much trouble. The trickster goblins had a particular fondness for children, seeing them as kindred spirits in their love for mischief. They would mischievously tie the children's shoelaces together during games of tag, causing them to trip and fall, their laughter mixing with surprised yelps as they hit the ground. The children's faces lit up with a mix of excitement and exasperation whenever the goblins struck, torn between amusement and frustration at the creature's antics. As time passed, the presence of the trickster goblins in the villages and forests began to dwindle. Gradually, the once frequent sightings of the mischievous creatures became fewer and farther between, until one day they vanished altogether, leaving behind a curious absence in the villages and forests. The villagers, who had grown so accustomed to the goblins' antics, found themselves wondering what had become of their impish neighbors. While some say the trickster goblins grew tired of their pranks and sought out new adventures in distant lands, others speculate that a darker force may have driven them away, shrouding their departure in mystery. Others believe that the goblins simply retreated deeper into the forests and mountains, their mischief becoming the stuff of legend, whispered around campfires and woven into bedtime stories. Despite their mysterious disappearance, the legend of the trickster goblins endures, passed down from one generation to the next. Children delight in the tales of the goblins' clever pranks and daring exploits, giggling at the thought of the chaos they once caused, drawn to the whimsical allure of mischief and adventure. And so, the legacy of the trickster goblins lives on, a testament to the enduring power of mischief and the magic of a well-told tale. Though the trickster goblins may have vanished from the world, their presence lingers still. In the whispers of the wind, the rustle of leaves, and the sparkle of mischief in a child's eye. As long as stories are shared and imaginations are sparked, the legend of the trickster goblins will endure, serving as a timeless reminder of the joy and wonder inherent in even the smallest of creatures and the most mischievous of deeds. And who knows? Perhaps one day, the trickster goblins will return, ready to bring their unique brand of chaos and laughter to the world once more. If you enjoyed the tale of the trickster goblins, please consider giving this video a like and subscribing to our channel for more enchanting stories. Your support means the world to us, and helps us continue crafting these whimsical adventures. Don't forget to hit the notification bell so you never miss an upload. Thank you for watching.